Champion. Oh, my pen there. Paper. Oh, yeah, man, see it. Write a note, you know. Babes. From the bottom of my heart. Yes. Welcome back to ReviewDanTv. It's your boy Dan Review with another update. Again, thanks to the persons who have subscribed. Don't forget to click the notification bell so that you get notified, people, when another video drops. In today's update, we'll be talking about Jamaicans having fewer children, what this means for the population and what this means for time to come. Now again, people, if you have a friend who don't subscribe to the channel as yet, tell that friend to go ahead and subscribe as well. Yes, people, so I'll be reading an article from the Jamaican Star and I will be giving you my opinions and view as well. So the article reads, Jamaica's decrease in birth rate. Now, Easton Williams, the director of social planning and research at the Planning Institute of Jamaica, says the cycle of school, education and work has almost eclipsed the cycle of sex and reproduction. Now, the more educated the population is, the less likely they will want to have children. And so the impact of work and education are influencing the number of children women may choose to have. Even men too. Now, those issues are also impacting the change in the fertility preferences among both males and also females. Now, people, according to Williams, at the end of 2008, the average number of children per woman was 2.4. Now, early 2020, the Caribbean Development Bank predicted that Jamaica's population would be slashed by 50% by the end of the century. Now, people, between 2008 and 2020, we're expecting the rate to be bordering around 2.1, which is 2 children per couple. The one has to do with morality effects, So that means you need to have slightly above 2 children to replace yourself in the next generation. Now, he also said, if that doesn't happen, the effect of that in the long term will be a decline in absolute population in 2030 and going onward. Again, people, these are very interesting information. So ensure, so you tell your friend again to subscribe to ReviewDanTv so them can get the latest update. Very informative content, people. Moving on. So he also notes that more people were having children in the years that predated the introduction of many contraceptive methods. And again, people, back in my grandmother and my grandfather days, people used to have like 7, 8, up to 10 children. Now, in the past, people just have children in the natural order of life. People have sex and they have children. Now, people have contraceptives and all kinds of things they can use to control their fertility. Now, that's why they are having less children and they will continue to have less children in the future. So, people, again, this is a lot of information. I know many of you guys may not be thinking about the future, 2030, that far. But people, again, if our ancestors were not thinking about us, would they have fought for freedom? Moving on. So, Williams clarified that he was not saying people are having less sex. They are just using more contraceptives to control their fertility. Now, people, Williams also said that a high migration rate and infertility are other contributing factors as well. Now, in a population, the reproductive age is 15 to 49. In that group, you will find some women and men who are infertile. And people, infertile means can't get no pitney. I can't say infertility is increasing, but if they are not having children at a young age, especially the female, there are the effects of hormonal changes and infertility. Right? So people, again, as you know, when women tend to reach certain age, it might impact them basically getting children again. So, a BBC report earlier this month said that 23 nations, including Spain and Japan, are expected to see their populations half by 2100 due to failing birth rates. Now, people, these are all statistics, but again, statistics are important because it can be used to determine what is likely of happening in the future or time to come. Now, according to the report, in 1950, women were having an average 4.7 children in their lifetimes. But researchers at the University of Washington Institute of Health for Metrics and Evaluation showed the global fertility rate had dropped to 2.4 in 2017. People in 2020 know, so I can assure you it is less than 2.4 by now. Now, basically, they are also saying it is expected again to gradually decline, people. Trust me, this really don't look good. And me I tell you, for the Jamaican population, time to come, this really don't look good. So, to all of the girls out there, you need to get the oats, get the supper gen, do whatever you need for do, bridging, and get some youth. Be fruitful and multiply, people. I mean, I can understand if you want to balance school life with getting kids, but it must be factored into the equation, people. I don't know if many of you guys are thinking that far, but people may think as far as ever. The moment you start get pitney, people, you have to think that far. So again, people, ensure that you are equally contributing to the future of the Jamaican population by copulating and getting your kids. Again, people, these are all my opinions. Again, this is an article that was published by the Jamaican Star. You can let me all know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think that the Jamaican population is going to be declining based on the studies that the population is now getting fewer children, or do you disagree? Again, people, let me all know what you think. Again, thank you so much for watching ReviewDanTv. Your boy Dan Review here again. Thanks for subscribing. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm out.